Hey guys, welcome back to Sherwayne Music Production channel, the channel to be a part of. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. See, hit the notification bell for further notification posts. You don't want to miss nothing that is uploaded on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. See, not only that guys, remember to like the video. You know that me give you the realest content, so this definitely gonna be one of them videos. You don't have to wait until the end if you like the video. You can like the video right now. It helps out the YouTube channel a lot. With that being said, let's jump into today's video. As you can see in the title, we're talking about reverb on the lead vocal. Seeing reverb is used throughout the entire song, and the ad-libs and the delay throws and the lead vocal, but we are paying attention to the lead vocal. So once you can have an understanding of how it works, especially on the lead vocal, you will, develop tricks and other ways on how you can use it on different aspects of your track. So we're gonna pay attention to the lead vocal today. See, reverb is used throughout every audio signal, because what reverb does is it gives an audio signal it gives the audio signal space, dimension. Those are the things that reverb does. So whenever you think about mixing, you think about a stereo feel, a ball, a vacuum, and reverb is what helps the audio signals that are in that vacuum to either get bigger or get smaller. So that's what we use to get the vocals big, and you can hear it with clarity and all that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play the track. And then we're gonna go through the reverb and the lead vocal, because I want you to hear the finish, and then we're gonna go to how it's set up before reverb or anything was added to the audio signal, which is the lead vocal. So let's play the track. Let's play.
Yeah, show you. El Paso, 876. Radical worshiper. Hey, baby, call. Check the temperature gauge. Order for the scammer on them. You know, someone feel like I'm even started. Hey, baby, call, start it. Hey. Talking to all scammer. Stop being a robber. Motivated crime terms. White collar, only place that you lead your jail and hellfire. So the father inquire in fasting and prayer, be a demon slayer. Cause enough power there to unlock the secrets of the last treasure. You want a good wife, no virgin there. Riches you want to the kingdom there. When I fish up the life to make the money up, no. When I wear the ring to stay guard up, no. And every day with numbers going up, we trust in God and we are level up, yeah. When I fish up the life to make the money up, no. When I wear the ring to stay guard up, no. And every day with numbers going up, the righteous part, yeah, so we go. Me have to trap, me have to scam for your dollar. All of me do is just kneeling up right.
Mad. So that's basically the song. So what me I gonna do, I gonna strip the song of everything. I gonna bypass all of these things, so you can hear how the vocal sound before mixing and mastering was done and all that. See? What I want us to understand about reverb, though, my friends, is that it gives your audio signal, whether drum, whether a snare, whether a hi-hat, whether a synth, whether a vocal, it gives the audio signal space and width within the stereo field. See, and you're gonna need a calculator likewise, because you have to understand that sound travel at 60,000 milliseconds, and you have to have your BPM of the song, so you can divide the BPM to set up the pre-delay, because reverb is basically reflection or deflection of the sound in the stereo field. How fast you want it move, how the decay, which is the tail light, and so forth. In today's video, we are use the reverb for help us. You have a lot of reverb that's out there. I tend to use, if you guys have been tuned into my channel from day one, you'd have noticed me love use the Valahan reverb. You have a lot of reverb out there. When I'm mixing, I like to use the reverb from Rhythm. When I'm mixing rhythm, I like to use the native reverb from FL Studio. But for mixing vocals, I like to either use the Valahan Lexicon or the Reverb. In this video, in this mix, I use the reverb. See? So this is what the track sounds like without and the mastering is on it, so it will sound loud. But this is what the track sounds like without no processing. I'm gonna turn off the parallel compression. I'm gonna turn off the saturation. I'm gonna turn off the delay, and I'm gonna turn off the reverb. So this is what the song sounds like.
Executive features will be uploaded to the Accountant General's portal by Thursday, March 24. The ministry.
Hey, baby, call. Check the temperature gauge.
Order for the scammer man them.
You know, someone feel like I'm even started. Hey, baby, call, start it. Hey. Talking to us, scammer. Stop being a robber. Motivated crime terms. White collar, only place that will lead your jail and hellfire. So the father inquire in fasting.
So basically, that's how the lead vocal sound without no processing at all on it. Only like the auto-tune they did the same way. See? And when we add all of these plugins to it now, we're gonna listen how it sound, because reverb is like my last plugin when I put on my vocals, or the second to last. After me put on saturation and parallel compression, I tend to either add the delay or the reverb. You know what I mean? And as I said, I like to put the reverb last. I like to add it last. Even though they are the first part of the song, I add the last thing my affect. So this is what the track sounds like with mixing, but no reverb, no delay, no nothing.
Hey, talking to us, scammer. Stop being a robber. Motivated crime terms. White collar, only place that will lead your jail and hellfire. So the father inquire in.
So everything up on a level now. And we're going to dial in the saturation. I think we have the saturation about 14.5. 14.5 there about. 14.5. And the parallel compression, we did have it at 21 or so. I don't really remember, but them a sweet spot. But I think at 21 we have it. Delay, I always keep my delay at 31 this one, so make it stay this one. So this is what it sounds like with everything except the reverb.
Hey, talking to us, scammer. Stop being a robber. Motivated crime terms. White collar.
So everything more up in your face, but it still not have a space. It still sound dry in the stereo field. I'm gonna play it with the rhythm so you can hear it how it sound.
Hey, talking to us, scammer. Stop being a robber. Motivated crime terms. White collar, only place that will lead your jail and hellfire. So the father inquire in fasting and prayer. Be a demon slayer. Cause enough power there to unlock the secrets of the.
So when I say boy that sound good, man, and the reason why it may have a slight touch of reflection is because that's basically some of the features of the H delay. You know what I mean? Ping pong mode and them things. So it have the delay going on there, because again reverb is deflecting the sound likewise. See, so we're gonna add in our H delay. See, now I think we have that 6.5. So listen what it sounds like now. 6.5.
Hey, talking to us, scammer. Stop being a robber. Motivated crime terms. White collar, only place that will lead your jail and hellfire. So the father inquire in fasting and prayer. Be a demon slayer. Cause enough power there to unlock the secrets of the last treasure. You want a good wife, no virgin there. Riches you want to the kingdom there. When I push out the line to make the money up. No. When I wear the ring, we stay card up. No. And every
So it gives everything more space. It gives it the lead vocal its own space in the stereo field. So that's what it does. Now let us look at the reverb. Now we're using the reverb. So on the reverb you have different type of settings or different parameters. So we're using the all. You can use the church, you can use the plate, you can use the room 1, room 2, ambient, and all that. Small, medium, large. In this case we use large, and we dance hall music, so you don't know, say we use the hall because you can't have dance without the hall scene. So basically that the decay time is how fast or how slow you want the decay. So like if something go so the tail of the sound, the audio signal, you look at when they're talking about decay time. Pre-delay is how fast you want the audio signal, the deflection of the track to return to the main track. So it serves as a delay same way. You know what I mean? You how much milliseconds you want between the track and the original sound, the reverb sound and the original sound. See? So how you get this now? You have to, as I said before, you have to have the BPM. BPM is 105. BPM is the tempo of the track. See? So sound travel at 60,000 milliseconds. So you get a calculator. See your calculator here. So sound travel at 60,000 milliseconds. You're going to divide that by 105, which is my BPM. So you'd use your BPM and you'd get that. See? If you look at the H delay, and you should type in milliseconds, you're going to see this number. See? 571. See me I say? But we're using the host mode, so it'll show the BPM here and that it's playing a quarter note delay. So that's the number that you get here. No, you can't add 571 in this. It won't work. So what I do now is I always try to carry down this number below 100. So see? So what I do now is divide it by 2. 200 divided by 2 again. Divide it by 2 again, and then I start to work with that number 71, and I didn't like how it sounded at 71, and some the reverb, like the money reverb, they don't carry these high digits, so you have to go down lower. So and you're dealing with vocals likewise, so you'd carry it down lower, as low as best. Low is better, you see me, because it's determining the speed to which. You know what I mean? If you're singing, you might want it to be longer. It depends on what the artist are doing, because again, it determines the time and space between the original signal and the reverb signal. See? So we divide that by again 2. And we get 17.8. Now, if you know maths, you know that the number after the decimal is greater. You carry over 1 to this, which would make it 18. And that's why we have 18 millisecond right here. We use the I cut frequency. We cut some signal up at the top, the 10.0 kilohertz. Same thing down at the low pass filter. The sun. We have the mix at 100, the diffusion at 87%, which is default, of course. We don't want that turn all the way up, see, because that determines the amount of deflection that is being placed in the reverb scene. So that's basically what I did. So make sure you have those parameters. You know what I mean? You don't have to use this, It's my own personal parameters for this track, because for every track I do it different, because again the BPM is different. So therefore you operate it different. The artist might be singing, the artist might be DJing, the artist might be just saying one and two words, and you just want to use it to, create whatever style or ambience that you want to create for that lead vocal. So that's basically what I did, my friends, and this is what we have.
Hey, talking to all scammer, stop being a rapper, motivated crime terms. White collar, only place that will lead you, jail and hellfire. So the father inquire in fasting and prayer, be a demon.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bypass it so you can hear it different. I'm gonna turn it on and off, so you can hear the difference. So go throughout the song.
Hey, talking to all scammer, stop being a rapper, motivated crime terms.
You hear it come up in your face, but when the reverb is added to it, it gives it dimension in the stereo field. So listen again. It's up in your face, then it will go out in its rightful place in the stereo field. Listen.
Hey, talking to all scammer, stop being a rapper, motivated crime terms. White collar, only place that will lead you, jail and hellfire. So the father inquire in fasting and prayer, be a demon slayer. Cause enough power there to unlock the secrets of the last treasure. You want a good wife, no virgin there. Riches you want to the kingdom there. When I fish out the line to make the money up, no. When I wear the ring, we stay card up, no. And every day with numbers.
And of course, just to close off the video, we have a few things up here with their own delay, like this and this. So we have a reverb on this one. Where is it? We have a reverb. We don't have no pre-delay on it. We have the mix at 50, diffusion at 61, same high cut, large hall, and this is what it sound like.
Radical worshipper. Hey, baby, call. Check the temperature gauge. All that for the scammer on them. You know someone of
So that's what it sound like. And this is the next one.
Hey, baby, call. Start it. Hey, talking to us.
So this one sound more drier. This one may have some high frequency boost, and it's like a little delay. Sure, see you see me.
Riches you want to the kingdom there. When I push up the light to make the money up. No. When I win a.
So this one is the drier one. You say no. We have the same. I think we have the same parameters on it. Yeah, we carry down. This is 36, 61. You know what I mean? So basically that's it, guys. So if you learned something today by watching today's video, feel free to let me know in the comment section by saying, hey, Sherwayne, I learned something. You know what I mean? If you want me to do a video and any other thing that you want to learn about, you know what I mean, feel free to drop that in the comment section. You see it. If you want mixing and mastering, the number likewise there in the description and the email there, so you can reach out to me on Instagram, Sherwayne Music Productions. You can email me, you can WhatsApp me, and we can get the talk in there. We can, you know what I mean, get the work done. So if you need mixing and mastering, you need artwork, audio visual, you need what else, lyric video, anything surrounding music production, feel free to link up and we'll get the job done. Remember again, guys, like, comment, share and subscribe. Really appreciate it. So stay tuned for the next upload because we're gonna go over the delay. Seen? Mad.